Welcome to 1v1 tournament number 109. This is the 109th 1v1 tournament on twitch.tv/Zatafrex. This is our first tournament on Splatoon 3, and the weapon that we are playing tonight, yes, it is the Splattershot Jr. Tonight's players, we have a doozy. We have MVP DS0224 facing off against Prophet in round 1. We have Juice facing off against Zinc in round 2. Ernesto will be facing off against Zemius in round 3. And Drago and Content will be going after each other in round 4. Remember, this is a Splattershot Jr. tournament. You must play the Splattershot Jr. Somewhere I can show you what that looks like. Here it is. There's the Splattershot Jr. See, look. That's what it is. You should all have it. I hope you all have it. I know I have it. I hope everybody else does. You will get into, I will whisper the password to you right before your round starts. It is the same password for everybody. What I ask is that you enter, you play your match, and then you leave. The game is played on tower control. Whoever gets a knockout wins. However, if there is not a knockout, the highest number of KAs wins. If the number of KAs is tied, the progress on the tower matters. So I strongly suggest that somebody move the tower past 0 in order to possibly avoid the uncomfortable circumstance where you have a tied number of KAs. So yes, it is the Splattershot Jr. I keep wanting to say Custom Jr. because I used to play a lot of Custom Jr. In Splatoon 2. But this is Splatoon 3. There is no Custom Jr. There is only the Splattershot Jr. as of October 7th, 2022. So let me start getting into Twitch. I will whisper you. If you cannot receive whispers on Twitch, please say something in the chat. If you do not get my whisper, I can always just share the password out loud. But yeah, let me first of all, before I get too far into this, let me make a lobby. I will make a private battle lobby with a password. And yes, those of you that can actually hear things will know what the password is. But yes, if you can recognize touchstones, I'm impressed. I'm not going to do anything to you other than ban you. No, I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. I would never ever do that. All right. So let me set things over to tower control so I don't forget, because I am very forgetful. But let me whisper our first competitors. Yes, it is MVP and Prophet. So let me whisper this here. Let's see, somewhere I can copy and paste all this stuff. There's a reason I was copying and pasting earlier. Let's see. I think this works. There you go. And let me get Prophet. And the password should be whispered to both of our participants. We have MVP in here, and we have Prophet in here. We have a lobby ready to go. We are all set. Remember, this is the Splattershot Jr. You can wear any gear that you like. You can, I don't know, throw bombs the whole time. I don't care. Whatever you think will help you to win. But you must play the Splattershot Jr. If you play something else, then that's a strike, and we don't like strikes. Also, please don't do the magical code that will break the lobby. That will disqualify you. That's an instant DQ. So. All right, let's get this show on the road. I know the Prophet's done this. MVP, if you have any questions, this is the right time to ask. Otherwise, I think we'll be ready to go. I know there is a stream delay. There always is a stream delay, and we've dropped 0 frames so far today, which is actually a shocker at 1080p 60. Yes, feel free to ask questions. Otherwise, I am going to lock things down in just a few seconds. We will get a random tower control map. There's only 12. There aren't 23 like there were in Splatoon 2, so we may see the same map. Well, we're guaranteed to see the same map more than once. Although, on Splatoon 2, we usually saw the same map 5 times in a row. So, yeah. All right, here we go. I'm just going to jam out here. So yes, those of you looking at the bracket, I will, God, it's been a while since I've run a tournament in Challenge. So here we go. 1v1 tournament, number 109. We have MVP facing off against Prophet. MVP has the correct weapon. Prophet has the correct weapon. This is tower control. Here we go. MVP going with the Special Saver, Ink Saver sub and Ink Saver main. Prophet going with Intensify Action, Ninja Squid, and Swim Speed. That is a wipeout. Oh, we're going to see a lot of wipeouts because of the way that this format works. Prophet getting that first kill and pushing that tower. I know the ninja is Ninja Octo. I know I'm terrible. I'm racist. I know this. Prophet continuing that tower push, getting through checkpoint 2 there. MVP trying to dial in some of that range. Bombs, of course, useful in this situation. Ninja Squid also somewhat useful in this situation, as it turns out. So Prophet getting back onto the tower. Still trying to clear that checkpoint. Ooh, here it comes. It's the big bubbler, and look, it's a bomb kill. Prophet continuing that push. It looks like Prophet is going for the knockout. That one last little checkpoint. Can MVP stop it? And no, it looks like MVP can't. So that is going to be a knockout for Prophet. This is making you nervous. Zemius, this makes us all nervous. Why do you think I never like to play in my own tournament? You guys always kick my ass. Prophet getting the win here. And yes, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I even remember how to do this. Report scores. Boy, it has been a while. Okay, so for those of you that aren't sure how a double elimination works, what happens is Prophet will continue on in the upper bracket and will face the winner of the next match, which is between Juice and Zinc. Don't worry, MVP. You still have a chance. You will be playing in round 5, and where it will be single elimination in the bottom bracket. So yes, you have to lose twice. You have to lose twice to be out of this tournament. So yes, that is what happens here. So MVP, if you can back out of the room, I will whisper the password to our next 2 participants, and hopefully Juice and Zinc are ready to go. And hopefully I remember what the password is. Now, I actually wrote it down. I really do forget things like that all the time. And Zinc blooper. Oh. There we go. It would help if I actually did the right thing. It would help if I actually typed the right thing. So yes, that is our first match. If you look at the bracket, you can see what's going on in the bracket. Hopefully, you know, it has been a long time since I've done it. The last time I did a tournament was on April 1st. It was an NZAP 89 tournament in Splatoon 2. That was tournament number 108. So yes, it has been a few months. It's been 6 months since I've actually done one of these. So it was actually close to a year between 108 and 107, but we used to do these every week. We used to actually run these tournaments every week. We've got Zinc in here, we've got Juice in here. It looks like everybody's here. It's like Smash. They're all here. So let's get this set. Let's get this set to go. Here we go. All set. Finalizing players. I will stay on spectate. You really don't want me in your match. And I will just squid around over here. And I am so bad at squid roll that you don't even want to know. I need to build up more velocity. And yes, you can squid roll as much as you like. I don't care. I really don't. You can hide in the corner if you like. I do that all the time. Here, this is a good corner. I'm just gonna sit over here. Look, there's even a little bit. There's even some beer over. Oh no, that's more like that's Juice. Juice, you're here. All right, here we go. This is round 2 of 1v1 tournament number 109. This is the Splattershot Jr on Splatoon 3. We have Juice with the correct weapon. We have Zinc with the correct weapon. Both have the Splattershot Jr. They are both ready to go on Hammerhead Bridge. Juice going with Last Ditch Effort, Haunt, and Inksaver Sub. Zinc going with Last Ditch Effort, Inksaver Sub, and Inksaver Sub. So I expect some bombs to go on here. And yeah, Drago, it has been 6 months. 6 months since the cringe. I mean, since the amazing tournament here. Zinc getting that first splat. This is a little bit different. I have to hold down the ZL key in order to see the stats. Zinc getting that second splat at 15% charge right now. Wipeout 2, I know. I don't think Nintendo really was thinking about 1v1s when they put the wipeout function in there. Mr. Nogami, maybe you should disable the wipeout function when there's only one player on each team. Although I suppose in a way it's kind of convenient in case you don't know you actually killed the other player. That can happen too. Juice taking care of Zinc there. Yeah, I forget how. There is a way to have it show you what the current scores are, but I can't remember exactly how to do it. Juice is taking the lead on the tower, so Juice is doing a hard push on the tower, looking to stop Zinc there, and Zinc stopping Juice. So here's the deal. Juice is ahead in tower points. Zinc is behind in tower points, but I believe that Zinc is ahead in kills. Again, I can't see the kill counter because apparently it's not in here. I know there's a way to see it. Because I know I've seen it before, but I know it can show you the special charge counter. One of these days I'll actually read the instructions. They do have instructions on how to spectate. And Juice taking down Zinc. Here comes that continuing tower push here. Ooh. And that's a knockout. That, guys, is a knockout. Juice going in for that knockout. So let's take a look and see what we get at the end here. We will see the KAs, and you'll see this is why the knockout rule comes into play, and this is how the knockout rule can come into play. Let's take a look and see what the final results are here. It doesn't even show them when you're a spectator. Imagine that. I've got to figure this out. I've got to figure this out because this is kind of crazy. You're waiting for the New York Stock Exchange. I know. All right, here. Let me switch back to the bracket. Somewhere there's instructions on how to run this thing. So yeah. Oh my God, the app will tell you. I don't know if it'll tell me if I'm a spectator. I think that's where we've got problems. Is that spectators don't get the same results. This may not be that well thought through for a stream today. Let's yeah, because I don't think it'll show me that. No, I can't see what's going on. So we'll figure this out. Oh my God. You would think they would put that back in, but you never know. All right, so coming up next, guys, our next group is Ernesto and Zemius. So let me get some passwords whispered out. We'll figure this thing out. I don't know. I'm never quite sure what I'm doing, and that is going to show for sure today. All right. So, Ernesto. It's a 1v1 moment. Indeed it is, Waffles. Welcome back. And Zemius. Ooh, no, no. You can't sit. You can't be on somebody else's team, and the reason for that is simple. That negates things like tenacity. So that actually interferes with tenacity. It also makes you a missile target, so that can be an issue too. So yeah, unfortunately, I gotta figure that. Yeah, I gotta figure this out. I know that there are settings that I can access that should let me do it. Zemius, I have whispered you the password. Yes, you guys are both here. You guys are both here. Somehow, I don't know how to run 5 tabs at once anymore. I used to be able to run 5 tabs, but I can't anymore for whatever reason. So let's go to all set. We'll figure this out. Yeah, so the thing that I'm trying to figure out is how to get the kill count. Because it's not showing on the final screen. It just kind of disappears in the private battles. So yeah, in case there isn't a knockout. So we are going to enter round 3 here, and yeah, we're gonna see if I can press the right buttons. Match menu. Here we go. No, wait. Oh, here we go. No, this is the one I played. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is Tournament 109. This is opening round number 3. We have Zemius facing off against Ernesto. Yes, they both have the correct weapon, which is the Splattershot Jr. Here we go. We've got Ernesto coming in with Special Charge, Ink Saver main, and Run Speed. Or no, that's the Yeet coming in with that. Ernesto going with the Swim Speed, Special Charge up, and Ink Resistance. Ooh, Ernesto coming out with that first splat. And yes, I can't get it to show the counter. It will show the special charge counter, but it won't show the splat counter. Imagine that. Ernesto continuing that tower push. And Ernesto getting that second splat on the Yeet. The grind continues. And Ernesto popping the big bubbler on the tower, give a little bit of cover. And that is a third splat, and that is a knockout. So yes, by the knockout rule, that is Ernesto taking this match. Don't worry though, we will see Zemius again as we get to round 6. So of course we've got Ernesto doing the dab, that is no surprise there. But as you can see, it doesn't actually show what happened because I was a spectator, so that makes it even more interesting. So yes, this may be a half-baked stream at this point. I guess I made an assumption. So and you know what they say about assume? When you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. No, something like that. I don't know. So coming up next, we have Drago and content. So let's see how this goes. I can't check the matches. It won't let me check the matches. It isn't. I have to go through and figure out how to run the spectator controls because I thought there was a way to make it show the kill count. But yeah. Yeah, they don't show the results to the viewers even under the private battle tab. No. Here, let's take a. Okay, before I get too far in this, let's take a look and see what I can see. So, match menu. Let's see. Right. So these are my battles. This is because that was me playing tower control with you guys. Yeah. It's not showing it. It's not showing the battles that I just hosted. So so that could be a little bit of an issue. So yeah, this could be interesting. So we're gonna hopefully have to work a little bit together today in order to figure this out. So so we are gonna get the whispers out to Drago and content so that they know the password so that they can get in. And we will go from there. So let me copy and paste here. Content has been whispered. And Drago has been whispered. There we go. Content, yes, is honey. Did I try Splatnet? I did, but it's the same problem. It only shows what matches I played in. So if I go into Splatnet, it shows, let's see, what does it show? It actually, oh, it's set to anarchy right now. I'd have to, let me see if I can get it to show the private battles. Yeah, it only shows the ones that I played. Here, I'll even do this for you guys. Here. It only shows the ones that I played. So it shows exactly the same thing that it shows in the game. So, yeah, it definitely needs a little bit of work on that port. I'll file a bug report with our friends at Nintendo. All right, so I'm gonna lock this lobby down. These are the right 2 players, and let me say that it looks good. I know that I can immediately bump myself into out of spectate, and let me take a look at controls here. Special gauge values is ZL plus minus. That turns that on. It doesn't... Here, you guys can't see this, I'm sorry. Yeah, these are the controls. So the camera controls are pretty much the same. Objective camera, map is X. Yeah, player cameras are the same, top-down camera is the same. Special gauge values, it only shows special gauge values, not KAs or anything else. So yeah, I don't know. Although I think, though, if there are any questions, you can probably get the replay code for it out of there. So yeah, it looks like they don't have a way of showing the KAs. So wow, Nintendo making my job a little harder here. Let me ready up so that we can get everyone ready to go. All right, here we are. This is the end of the opening rounds for 1v1 tournament number 109. This is the Splattershot Jr. tournament. We have Drago with the Splattershot Jr. We have Content with the Splattershot Jr. We are good to go. Let's take a quick look at the choices. Drago with Last Ditch Effort, Swim Speed, and Special Charge Up. Content going to Special Charge Up, Swim Speed, and Object Shredder. I actually think that the other thing isn't working. So Content getting that splat right there. Yeah, OMG, Wipeout. And Drago getting the splat. I think we're at 1-1 right now. This game is going to make me do some work. This is dangerous. And Content getting the splat. Wipeout 3. Score is 2-1 right now with Content, I believe. But I can't tell. Okay, there. Now it's showing the special charges. Wow, it's kind of annoying. Drago tying it right back up. Have another spectator in VC to keep track of the kills because they could spectate directly. That's possible. And look at that. Drago getting the splat. I think Drago's up 3-2 right now. Wow. And Drago getting that splat as well. Drago continuing to push the tower, 1 away from the checkpoint, and the good news is we don't have to look for the kills because there's a knockout. The bad news is, oh, this is gonna make the rest of this one a little more difficult. With the knockout, we have Drago taking the tower all the way in. Drago is going to go on to face Ernesto in round 8. And Content will be back in round 6 to face Zemius. But we are coming up on round 5. We're coming up on round 5 coming up next. And yes, round 5 is MVP facing off against Zinc. So MVP and Zinc, if you could join, and Drago and Content, if you guys could take out. Yeah, this special makes 1v1s fun. Oh yeah, make players submit screenshot evidence if there isn't a KO. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be difficult. Do all of them get strammed? Yes, they all get strammed. So, you know, the good news is that, you know, the audience is a good auditor. So the audience is a better auditor than I am. But yeah, this is kind of annoying. But it doesn't show KDs. It does not show KDs, which is very annoying. So yes, we are looking for Zinc and MVP. Zinc and MVP. And as the host, I can't see the KDs either because it will only show me matches that I participated in as an active participant, not as a spectator. How is the tournament going? Well, not too bad, Putz, although we're learning something very disturbing right now. The UI doesn't tell you the KDs if you're the host. It doesn't tell you anything. It tells you nothing, and so it's a little bit annoying. And so I have to kind of keep track of it manually in order to keep track of who is ahead. So yes, the UI is missing, and the UI will tell you special charge kind of, but it won't tell you the kill count, and it won't tell you anything else. And as the host, you can't check Splatnet. You can't check battle history. If I go into battle history, this is my battle that I played right before the tournament started. This is my battle that I played just before the tournament started. So this is not the ones that I just hosted. So yeah, they've kind of shreked us. But yeah, we're looking for right now. We are looking for Zinc. We are looking for Zinc. I'm gonna have to hit the button because I don't know where the hell Zinc went. I gotta hit the button. No stream sniping, kill the lead then. Oh my god. It might be better this way. I don't know. It's difficult as the host. So Nintendo's done two things that have ruined my life as the host. And one of them is making it so that anybody can break the lobby by holding down all of the buttons on the controller. The other thing that they did that has kind of ruined my life as the host is now they've taken the kill count off of the UI. You can't even bring it up. You can bring up the special charge, but you can't bring up the kill count. So yes. Sub me in. There are no substitutions when it comes to the 1v1 tourney. I know, smash logic. Here we go. So we've got Zinc, we've got MVP. We are in the bottom bracket. Let's see who gets to continue on. And yeah, now you guys will see my headache here. So looks good. But yeah, let me unready real quick. But as you can see, there is nothing in the controls that lets me do anything. And actually, you can't see it because that's way too small. You don't really want to see me. What you really want to see is this. And special gauge values, ZL plus minus, auto camera, ZL plus R, you know, top-down camera. All of the camera controls are the same, but they took out the UI element that shows the number of kills and the number of deaths. So yes, it's quite annoying. But yeah, there we go. I'm gonna ready up so that they can do it. I will try and keep track. Somewhere I have to hit the A button, and then we will get ready to go. Here we go. We are in the bottom bracket. This is the first round to determine who goes on. We have MVP with the Splattershot Jr. and we have Zinc with the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. This is a valid match, and we are ready to go. MVP going with Quick Super Jump, Ink Recovery, and Ink Saver Sub. Zinc going with Last Ditch Effort, and lots of Ink Saver Subs. So here comes the bombs. Why is this Rainmaker? I have to break this lobby. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna actually do the thing. Yeah, sorry. That's what I get for trying to. Do something fancy. Wow. So yeah, that's the code that I get to use if I screw it up. Yeah, I know. Now you guys know what that is. You're right. I am the dumbass in this case. All right, yeah, it is an invalid match. The reason it is because I was trying to hit the more settings and figure out where I could go. All right, sorry guys. That was my fault. Here we go. Looks good. Sorry guys. The Junior it is. All right, here we go. Bracket. I get a strike for being a bad host. All right, here we go. It's tower control. This time we're on museum, so yeah, this is a total reset. So here we go. Both of the weapons look like they're the same as before. I think we're okay. Here we go. What do we got? Same gear. And Zinc gets the first splat on the board. The score is currently 1-0 with Zinc ahead. Zinc taking that tower. Little bit of a lag there, but I haven't dropped any frames. I'm always worried about dropping frames. Zinc putting the big bubbler on the tower. Provides a little bit of cover, of course. Of course, it doesn't work if you fall off the tower. And Zinc clearing that checkpoint. MVP working on getting back up to that tower, but the tower is moving pretty quick. Here's the big bubbler again, providing that cover. And Zinc getting 2-0 right now. Score is 2-0, and Zinc has pushed it in for a knockout. So this is our 5th knockout of the night. Zinc will be continuing on in the bottom bracket. Sadly, that is the end of the line for MVP, but MVP, thank you for joining up tonight. Stick around, I'm sure there'll be plenty of insanity as the evening goes on. And I figure out what to do after the tournament and figure out whether I'm ever going to do one of these things again. All right, so back to the bracket we go. So our next match is going to be Zemius facing off against Content. So Zemius versus Content to figure out who will be continuing on tonight. So feel free to join in. Same password. We are looking for Zmiius, and we are looking for Content. Again, thank you very much, MVP, for joining up tonight. It was good to meet you. Glad that you could join in and experience the insanity that goes along with trying to do something that you did very routinely in Splatoon 2 without the full user interface elements within Splatoon 3. And no, I don't announce things for a living. I'm just an idiot. Here, we'll do Rainmaker again. Why not? Lucky you're not playing this. You know, I'm the one that's... If you want lucky, you're lucky you're not hosting it. That's what it is. Oh man! All right, here we go. We have both Content and Zemius here. We don't want to be in recon mode. No, we don't. We want to go all set. Could you imagine if I did this in recon mode? It would just be kill each other for 60 minutes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I get to ink, and you get to see it in a very, very small thumbnail. My very tiny thumbnail in the corner. All right, here we go. This is the second opening round of the bottom bracket. Get to see who gets to continue on. We have Content with the Splattershot Jr. We have Zemius with the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. This is a valid match, and yes, it is tower control, not Rainmaker, because I actually looked at it this time. Content going with last-ditch effort, swim speed, special charge up. Zemius going with special charge up, ink saver main, and run speed. So, Content getting the first splat. The score is 1-0 with Content ahead. That big bubbler, of course, providing a little bit of cover on the checkpoint. Zemius working on special charge. The bombs are real. Content trying to avoid getting killed there. And yes, Zemius being pretty slippery, but Content managing to find Zemius under the tower Yeah, sometimes you get crushed by the tower as it moves down and vertically. I guess vertically is down and down is vertically, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Content pushing through that checkpoint. A couple points to go. Avoiding that bomb. But where did Content go? Does anybody know? Oh, here's Content. Coming out with the bombs. And Content getting the drop on Zemius there in the bubbler. It was the bubbler war. I believe we're at 3-0 right now. It might be 4-0. And, ooh, Zemius getting on the board with 1. I believe that we are at 4-1. If I have to watch the stream back, I will. That should be 5-1. Content pushing the tower right now. And yes, Content working on clearing that checkpoint. And Content getting that splat. It looks like my bad counting isn't going to matter because that is our 6th knockout of the night. Content will be continuing on. Zemius, sadly, is the end of the road. But yes, now you remember the nerves. Which means that next time, it'll feel better. You did try, actually, which, you know, I have to give you props for that. Because God knows I won't even try in my own tournament. So, so we are coming up on round number 7. And round number 7, this is going to be Profit versus Juice. Profit versus Juice is coming up next. So yes, we are in round 7. We're in the top bracket. Remember, you have to be you have to lose twice in order to be completely out of the tournament. We are in the top bracket. Everybody in the top bracket has not lost yet. So Juice is in. We'll give Profit a minute to get in here. I think that was the 6th one. I will. Oh no, Zemius, you're doing fine. I don't know. Like I said, I'm the one that has no idea what they're doing in this tournament. So yes, here we go. If we fight, agree to bomb spam each other for 5 minutes. Oh God. All right, here we go. We will finalize the players. We have both Juice and Profit here. Let's do this thing. Looks good. Looks good. All right. So a couple of things that I wish Nintendo would change. One is that I wish they wouldn't automatically ready the spectator. As the host, I would like to be the last one to ready out. But here, I'll unready just to prove my point. Because that way, if somebody has a question, I can actually answer the question. That's more applicable to a LAN environment, of course. Peak gameplay. As long as you're not peeking. See, now Juice is unreadying. Now everybody's ready. I'll give it a second, and then I'll ready, and now we can start the match because I'm ready, because it's all about me. It's all about me. Here we are. We are back in the top bracket. We have Juice facing off against Profit. Juice with the Splattershot Jr. Profit with the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. This is a valid match. It is still tower control. We are good to go. Juice going with Last Ditch Effort. Haunt, Inksaver Sub. Profit going with Intensify Action Ninja Squid and Swim Speed. Or Ninja Octo, or Ninja Swim, or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, Profit getting that kill within Juice's bubbler. Score is 1-0 Profit. It is Haunt. Okay. I always forget some of these special ones. I don't know. All abilities are valid, by the way, including Last Ditch Effort and Haunt. And Ninja Swim. Ooh, you know, and actually, I can see why it's useful because, yeah, that ninja is glowing. There we go. Juice taking the lead. The score is still 1-0 with Prophet ahead, but Juice has taken the lead on the tower. And Juice tying it up at 1-1. And that tower push continues. We are at 1-1 right now. And Prophet answering and stopping that tower push. The score is now 2-1 with Prophet ahead. Juice is ahead in tower points, so if Juice can tie it up, tower points will actually come into play. Prophet using that bubbler. Juice holding back a little bit to avoid getting splatted. Yes. Prophet pushing through, using the cover of the big bubbler. And Prophet getting that splat. The score is now 3-1. Prophet getting the lead there on the tower points. Juice pushing back. And Juice getting that splat. The score is now 3-2 with Prophet ahead. Prophet also has the lead in tower points, but both are kind of, you know, in good shape right now. We still have 2 minutes left. Hello to Kelp in the chat. And Juice getting that splat. I believe that's 3-3. And Juice getting that fourth splat. Score is now 4-3 with Juice. Juice working on clearing through. Juice taking the lead on the tower. And that's a 5-3, but this looks like it's going to be a knockout. So Juice taking it in our 7th knockout of the night. We're going to see Juice again in round 12. So Juice, you have a little bit of a break coming up. We're going to see Prophet again in round 9, so a little bit less of a break. So congratulations to Juice on that win. As you can see, we get no results at the end because that is the way Mr. Nogami forgot to code it. All right, so let's take a look at our next match. It is going to be Ernesto versus Drago. The wall hacks. Oh my gosh. All right, we've got Drago and Ernesto, or no, we don't have Ernesto in here. We still have Prophet in here. You should have played in this. The sign up was at the start of the stream, and actually we have a new method of bringing people in as part of the sign up. Yeah, the biggest problem though that I'm having tonight is actually counting. Because the UI doesn't count the kills for me anymore. I have to actually kind of count. And I'm not that. I swear, it's hard enough for me to manage everything that goes on in this stream. But yes, we are waiting on Ernesto right now. So here, I'm gonna hit the button because we're waiting. Besides, I like Big Man's theme anyway. I like to listen to Big Man's theme. It's a good theme. The only Zadavir you're scared of is Wave. Oh, that may be a little short-sighted. There are a couple other Veers here that are pretty crazy. Yeah, I really should pull out the trumpet and play along with this thing. So yes, we are waiting on Ernesto right now. Let's take a look at the bracket. This is round 8 coming up. Waiting on YTETI. Make sure that there's nobody that's whispering me here. Oh, we're good. Ernesto is up next. You didn't know this song existed? You never heard it? So this song is if you follow Big Man's float in the Splatfest, this is the song that Big Man does while you're in the first half of Splatfest before it goes to Tricolor. Oh my god. Ernesto's playing Fortnite for 10 hours, yeah. Ernesto's got 3 minutes. I'm just gonna jam out here. Okay, now it's Shiver's theme. So if you follow Shiver's float around during Splatfest, this is what you're gonna hear. All right, we've got Ernesto here. As much as I like Shiver's theme, we can dispense with it now. All right, when we get to Fry's theme, you know you're in trouble. Just remember that when we get to Fry's theme, you know that your time is running out. All right, here we go. Looks good. Looks good. You don't play the first half of Splatfest, but that's actually fun. The idol themes are actually really good. All right, here we go. We've got everybody here. They're all here. I love just squidding around. Should do predictions in chat with the stream points. We could do that. All right, here we go, guys. This is round 8 in Tournament 109. We have Ernesto with the Splattershot Jr. We have Drago with the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. This is tower control. I actually got it right for a change. Here we go. Ernesto with Last Ditch Effort, Haunt, and Bomb Defense. Drago going with Last Ditch Effort, Swim Speed, and Special Charge Up. Drago taking an aggressive push on the tower. Ernesto using some aggressive bomb toss. And Drago getting the first kill. The score is 1-0 with Drago ahead. Yes, there is no kill counter in the UI, so I will try and do the best I can as I go forward with it. Drago clearing checkpoint number 2. Big bubbler has been broken. Drago working on checkpoint number 3. Ernesto's gonna have to get in there and stop. And Ernesto gets the stop at 3 points. The score is 1-1. Still a lot of tower control left. Ernesto working on getting some special charge built up. Drago throwing a bomb. There's the big bubbler on the tower. Remember, the score is 1-1 right now. And the score is now 2-1 with Ernesto ahead. And Ernesto approaching that checkpoint. Ernesto at checkpoint number 1. And that is a checkpoint clear. Big bubbler on the tower, and Ernesto getting splat number 3. The score is now 3-0 with Ernesto ahead. Ernesto clearing that checkpoint. And Drago getting the splat there. The score is now 3-2. Ernesto is ahead. Drago ahead in tower points. Score is still 3-2 right now. And Drago using the big bubbler there. And Ernesto getting the splat. The score is currently 4-2 with Ernesto ahead. And that is another splat. The score is currently 5-2 with Ernesto ahead. And that is another splat. Ernesto getting splat number 6. And continuing the tower push. And that is splat number 7. And Ernesto working to clear that, and that is a knockout. That is... We've had all knockouts so far tonight. Ernesto taking it back from 3 all the way to a knockout. Ernesto will be facing off against Juice in round 12, and yes, Drago will be facing off against Zinc in round 10. But coming up next, we have Prophet facing off against Content as we go into round 9. So GG's to both Drago and Ernesto. Ernesto pulling it back out. Although, who knows? That sounded kind of wrong. I don't know. Everything sounds kind of wrong around here tonight. Kind of like me trying to keep track of the kills by calling them out. All right, here we go. We have Prophet and we have Content. This is round 9. Prophet versus Content. Yes, Content is Honey. Prophet is Prophet on Team Salute. All right, here we go. All set. I can count. Yeah, I know. Should I try it in French? Maybe Spanish? Possibly Japanese? Ich ni son yongo? I don't know. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. We are back in the bottom bracket. This is single elimination right now. Whoever wins continues. Whoever doesn't win doesn't continue. We've got Prophet with the Splattershot Jr. We have Content with the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. This is Tower Control. And yes, we are back here at Museum d'Alfonsino. Prophet going with Last Ditch Effort, Special Charge Up, Inksaver Sub. Content going with Last Ditch Effort, Swim Speed, and Special Charge Up. And here comes the big bubbler. Everybody loves the big bubbler. Content taking that tower for a little bit of a spin. A little bit of touch and go there. Score is still 0-0. Profit taking the tower back. Here comes the big bubbler again. Content using the big bubbler for a little bit of cover there. And that is the first splat of the match. Content is ahead 1-0. As the auto-spec attempts to do its job, but doesn't do such a great job anyway. And that is a trade. Our first trade of the night. The score is 2-1 with Content ahead. And yes, the score is still 2-1, unless I missed something major. So here comes the big bubbler. And Content getting that kill. The score is now 3-1 with Content ahead. Content continuing that push, but now it is 3-2 as Profit gets some licks in there. The score is now 3-2. Content is ahead. Profit is pushing the tower. And Content using that big bubbler for a little bit of cover there. Score still 3-2. And it is now 3-3. The score is now 3-3. Profit tying it up. Tower points are in play right now. Score is still 3-3, and Content takes it to 4-3 and stops the tower one short. So Content still in the driver's seat. Score is 4-3 with Content ahead. And Profit tying it at 4-4. Score is currently 4-4. Content ahead in tower points. Let's see what the strategy ends up being here. Is it push the tower 45 seconds, or is it get a final kill? And Profit getting that fifth splat. The score is 5-4 Profit. Content has to get a kill. Profit has to defend. All right, so the score, the final score is 5-4. And guys, if I have it wrong, you guys can check your match and share it with me in my Discord. But it is 5-4, and despite the ending animation, it is Profit that will be continuing on because Profit had the 5 kills, and Content was ahead on the tower. So Profit is our winner for this one. If Profit and or Content would like to share their match code or would like to take a screenshot of their final page, if I've got it wrong, if there is a challenge to it, I understand that because I don't have the same tools that normal people would have. But yes, I've declared Profit the winner with a score of 5-4. Hopefully that is correct. But yes, thank you Nintendo for making my job harder. Our next match is going to be Drago facing off against Zinc. It is Drago versus Zinc. So Zinc and Drago, it is that time. Yeah, I think this tournament now falls in the category of bad ideas because it's trying to figure it out as the host is difficult. But yes, we have Drago and Zinc. Wait, we've got Content sharing it. Content is sharing it, and it was 5-4. It was 5-4 with Profit ahead. Yeah. So in a normal tower control, it would have definitely been Content that wins, but with 5 splats to 4 splats, it was Profit that won the match by the rules of the tournament. So thank you, Content, for sharing that. Yeah, if anybody, speaking of my Discord, if anyone wants to join !Discord, we'll get you in, unless you've been banned. So, which I've got to look at my bans and figure out if the bans that I did a year ago are still bans that I need to keep in place, but I'll do that later. All right, coming up next, it is Drago facing off against Zinc. Yes, Drago versus Zinc. We are closing out the bottom bracket, and then yes, the winner of this needs to stay in the room, and then Profit will come back in, and then we'll do round 11. So yes, the winner of this has to play 2 in a row. Sorry, that's the way the bracket works. All right, looks good. It's the old instruction that we used to give to our design staff at work. Make look good, which is kind of impossible for some artwork. Want to know something fun? I don't know how to count. All right, we've got Zinc facing off against Drago. Zinc has a Splattershot Jr. Drago has the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. Here we go. It's Hagglefish Market. Zinc going with Last Ditch Effort, Ink Saver Sub, Ink Saver Sub. Drago going with Last Ditch Effort, Swim Speed, and Special Charge Up. Here we go. And Drago gets our first splat. The score is 1-0 with Drago ahead. Drago pushing the tower. Just like Salt and Pepper. Gotta push it real good. Drago pops the big bubbler on the tower. Score is still 1-0. And that bomb almost causing a world of hurt. And Zinc tying it up at 1-1. Score is now 1-1. Drago ahead in tower points. OMG wipeout. And Zinc getting splat number 2. The score is now 2-1. Zinc is ahead. Zinc popping that big bubbler, provide that cover. And Zinc getting splat number 3. The score is now 3-1. Zinc ahead. Zinc working on clearing that checkpoint. Drago getting back on that tower. And Drago popping the big bubbler. Zinc doing a little bit of splatter dashing and squid rolling there. Score is still 3-1 with Zinc ahead. And Zinc getting the splat, and that's a trade. Score is now 4-2 with Zinc ahead. And Zinc getting that splat. It is now 5-2 with Zinc ahead. Zinc continuing that tower push. And Drago bringing it up to 5-3. Zinc still ahead, but the score is now 5-3 as Drago stops the push. And Drago getting that splat. The score is now 5-4. Zinc still ahead. Drago getting it to that checkpoint. And that's a knockout. So although Zinc had a score of 5-4 and was ahead, the knockout saves Drago. And Drago gets to continue on into our next round, round 11. So congratulations to Zinc for making it this far. It is Drago that wins with the knockout. So yes, congratulations to Drago for continuing on. So yeah, good match, good match. You can see how that knockout rule comes into play in a practical sense. So yes. Not too bad, not too bad. Now you guys know why this can be difficult. So our next round is round 11. We have Drago versus Prophet. Drago versus Prophet, same password as before. We've got Prophet in here. Yep, Drago, you can pop right back in. We are in round 11, Drago versus Prophet. And then you guys both get to take a break. One for a little while, one for a longer while. So here we go. It is Prophet and Drago. We have the right players in here. Thank God people can't change. Well, I guess you can change your name between rounds, but then you'd have to be stuck with it for 30 days, right? Right. And by the way, hello to everybody else who everybody else who joined up earlier. I saw NC in the chat. I am trying to keep track of the counts as I go along. So we'll since the UI doesn't keep track of it for me as the host, it gives me nothing as the host. All right, so looks good. Let's do this. Drago and Prophet on the Splattershot Jr. We are in round 11. And yeah, now I have to count because I think that we've only had one match that wasn't a knockout. Or no, actually all of them have been knockout. No, they haven't. There's only been one. Only been one. All right, here we go. We are continuing on in the bottom bracket. We have Drago with the Splattershot Jr. We have Prophet with the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. This is a valid match. Here we go. Drago going with that last ditch effort, swim speed, special charge up. Prophet going with last ditch effort, special charge up. Ink Saver sub. A little bit of a change of gear for Prophet here. The big bubbler battle is a real thing. The score is still 0-0. We haven't seen a splat yet. Although that bomb, that would have killed me. Guaranteed. Drago gets the first splat. Score is now 1-0 with Drago ahead. Drago continuing the inexorable push toward the goal. And Prophet getting the splat on Drago. The score is now 1-1. Score is 1-1. Drago ahead in tower points. And yes, bombs being used to range out the opponents here. Drago getting back on the tower. Try and keep the pressure on Prophet a little bit, and there is that big bubbler to provide that extra bit of cover. And yes, Prophet doing the same thing, using the big bubbler for cover, and Drago managing to get through that defense brings the score to 2-1. So Drago is ahead 2-1. And also pushing the tower pretty hard. A little salt and pepper going on. And yes, it's the War in the Bubbler. That is splat number 3. Drago taking it in for the knockout. Drago will be continuing on. Sadly, that is the end of the road for Prophet. But I know Prophet will be back. The real question is, will I be back? And before they fix this, UI, and I have to keep calling out all the counts and keep track of them in my head. I'm not that good. Trust me, I'm not. All right, thank you very much, Omar, for playing, and thank you, Drago. You guys both get a well-deserved break, but we'll see Drago a little bit later. Meantime, Juice versus Ernesto is next on our card today. We've got Ernesto in the lobby, looking for Juice at this point. Hey, no problem, Prophet. Thanks for stopping in. It's always good to see you. Good luck with Salute. Good games with Salute, too. Meanwhile, I will just jam out here. Hopefully Juice has not been sucked into a horrible place, but we can listen to the Big Man theme if you guys would like. I'm all good with listening to Big Man for a while. I like the Big Man theme. Oh, Juice is here. I don't have to listen to the Big Man theme, but I like listening to the Big Man theme. All right, we've got Juice, we've got Ernesto, we've got the right players here. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's continue on this bracket. Let's continue on this mess. And yeah, I do need to look and find out if I have any prize codes. All right, here we go. Looks good. Looks good. Waiting for players to get ready. That wouldn't be me. Yeah, there's a couple things that I would like them to change, but they never listen to me. I'm not that powerful. All right, here we go. We are getting close to the finals. We're in the semis right now. It is Juice with the Splattershot Jr. It is Ernesto with the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. It is tower control, so I have the correct stage. Here we go. Juice, the last-ditch effort. Yes, the haunt. Saber sub. Ernesto, very similar configuration, last-ditch effort, haunt. And sub defense, thank you for those who corrected me. And Juice getting the first splat. The score is 1-0 with Juice ahead. Juice pushing it through that magic 69 number. And continuing on the tower. Perfectly placed bomb, enough to get Juice off of the tower. Stop that push. That big bubbler, though, making life a little bit difficult for Ernesto. Juice continuing that push. The score is 1-0 with Juice ahead. Juice also on the push right now. Ernesto getting a couple of shots in there. Ernesto using the big bubbler as a way to get cover. And yes, Ernesto getting that stop at 7. The score is 1-1. Currently tied up at 1. Juice ahead in tower points. Ernesto pushing things back. Trying to get a little bit of map control here. And there's that big bubbler. Yes, it's the battle of the big bubblers. Give you that defensive edge. We're still tied at 1-1, by the way. Ernesto trying to avoid getting bombed by the bomb. Ernesto pushing that tower at 1-1. And Juice getting splat number 2. The score is 2-1 with Juice ahead. The score is 2-1 as Juice begins the counter push. And you can kind of see where that haunt is coming into play. You can kind of see where Juice is on the tower with a little bit of glow from Ernesto's perspective. And yes, Juice using that to the advantage and going for the knockout. So Juice getting the knockout on Ernesto and a score of 2-1. So I don't need to worry about the splat count. The knockout is what counts. Juice will be moving on to the finals. Ernesto, yes, you need to stay in the lobby because you are going to have to face off against Drago next. So yes, congratulations to Juice to making it into the finals without a loss. Juice will face the winner of our next match, which will be between Drago and Ernesto. Then there were three. And then there were three. So yes, Juice gets a short break. And then we will fight Ernesto and Drago. I'm just kind of jamming out here to the music. And yes, Juice, if you could back out, that would be much appreciated. I know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird with the join and the unjoin and the rejoin and all that. But it actually keeps things moving really fast that way. And the reason I don't have spectators usually when we get to the finals is because that can introduce lag and other delay that we have no control over. So yeah. Yeah, no, I've had problems with it in the past, where, you know, the spectator can actually lag the lobby out. And I'm not saying you would, but it can happen. I just don't like it when it happens. All right, here we go. It is Ernesto versus Drago. Yes. Who will be facing Juice? Or facing Juice again, as the case may be. I think that might actually be the truth. All right, here we go. We are back. Look at all of this horrible, horrible stuff at Mincemeat. Both Ernesto and Drago have the Splattershot Jr. We are good to go. Ernesto with last-ditch effort, haunt, and sub-defense. Drago with last-ditch effort, swim speed, and special charge. And Drago getting splat number 1. The score is 1-0 with Drago ahead. Drago using that big bubbler for a little bit of cover right there as the checkpoint gets cleared. And Drago getting that second splat on Ernesto. Score is 2-0 with Drago ahead. Drago continuing on the push here at Mincemeat Metalworks. And Ernesto getting that wipeout. Scores 2-1 with Drago ahead as the tower advance is stopped at 22. Both players painting up a little bit. Build those specials. And Drago using the big bubbler and getting the splat on Ernesto. It looks like maybe the squid surge didn't work out the way Ernesto thought it would be. The score is 3-1 right now with Drago ahead. Drago continuing that push. And Ernesto stopping the push at 11. The score is now 3-2. Drago still ahead. And Ernesto using that big bubbler. And Ernesto tying it up at 3-3. Checkpoint 1 achieved. And Ernesto getting that fourth splat. The score is now 4-3 with Ernesto ahead. We're about halfway point on the clock. And Drago tying it back up to 4-4. The score is now 4-4. Drago is ahead in tower points. If the match were to end now, it would be Drago's match, but we are at 4-4. And Drago takes it to 5-4. The score is now 5-4 with Drago ahead. Drago continuing that tower push. And Drago getting a 6 splat. I believe that's 6-4 right now. And Drago bringing it in for the knockout. So with the knockout, we have Drago continuing on to face Juice. Ernesto with an impressive run, making trouble for pretty much everybody in the bracket. But at this point, it is going to be Drago facing off against Juice. So GG's to Ernesto. Thank you for joining in. I know you're always kind of on the fence about doing it, but you did a fantastic job tonight. Congratulations. So we have Juice facing off against Drago. Yes, it is Juice versus Drago. This is our finals. So for those of you that have not been here before or don't know how double elimination works here, if Juice wins, it's over. Juice is the winner. That is the end of it. If Drago wins, it is a bracket reset, and it is then winner takes all in a 15th round. So right now, if Drago can beat Juice, Drago stays alive. If Juice beats Drago, Juice wins. So that's how it works. That's how it works. So you have to be eliminated twice in a double elimination tournament. So here we go. It is that time. It is that time to wish good luck to both of our players, both Juice and Drago. Here we go. Yeah, we're ready. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. We're at an hour and a half on this thing already. I've been blathering on for an hour and a half. You guys have been waiting and stressing out for an hour and a half. Let's do this thing. Let's go. Here we go. Yeah, I'm on big mode now. Yeah, you can see I've got my Pearl Chaos shirt on. We all need chaos in our lives. We are in the finals. This is Juice facing off against Drago. Here we go, Juice with the Splattershot Jr. We have Drago with the Splattershot Jr. Both players have the correct weapon. We haven't been here yet. Here we go. Juice with the Last Ditch Effort Haunt. Inksaber sub. Last Ditch Effort for Drago. Swim speed and special charge. Drago taking that tower early. Drago well known as a very aggressive player. Drago staying alive, doing the John Travolta on the tower, and Drago getting that splat on Juice. The score is 1-0 with Drago ahead. Drago continuing the tower push. The score is 1-0. And here comes that big bubbler, providing that extra bit of cover. And Drago coming off the tower, going into a direct challenge. That is a trade. Score is now 2-1 with Drago ahead. Both players make their way back to mid as the tower resets. And Juice tying it up at 2-2. Score is 2-2. Drago is ahead in tower points. Juice working on getting those tower points back. Wow, the bombs are real. And here comes the big bubbler to provide a little bit of cover. And that brings the score to 3-2 with Juice ahead. And checkpoint is being achieved. There's that big bubbler again. And that is 4-2, but this looks like it is going to be a knockout. We have a knockout! And that is Juice taking the tournament. Juice in the first tournament of Splatoon 3 with the Splattershot Jr. Juice the Sploosh! Getting that Splattershot Jr. win. Let's take a final look at the bracket here. Yes, congratulations to Juice. Drago, fantastic job. I saw you start to dial it in there throughout the tournament. So yes. I know how it goes. So yeah, fantastic. So Juice, as you are not a subscriber to this august channel, and believe me, if I could actually hit the right button, I'd actually figure out what I'm doing here. I'd not be a subscriber to this channel either, but for some reason Twitch makes me be a tier 3 sub. But I will. You get a subscription to the channel for your victory today. So congratulations! You get to raid my wallet, and eventually it gets back to me. But you know, Twitch takes like 90% or something like that. I don't even know how much they take anymore. But let's see if it'll actually let me do it. It won't, because it hates letting me do anything. This game hates me, or the Twitch hates me. So let me fix this real quick. I know that I have a button I can press somewhere that I can actually do this. Here, I have to mute myself. Then I can get you taken care of, Juice. All right, here we go. Gift a subscription. Money goes out. Okay, I think the money went out. Okay, yes. Congratulations to Juice. Thank you so much for joining in, and Chris, thank you for rating us and bringing Juice over here. So I'm pretty sure Juice came along with you. I don't know. I try. I'm very confused by everything anyway. I'm super confused, but yes, congratulations. If anybody wants to join my Discord, I'll put the thing in there. I tend to announce what's going on in my Discord, so if you're ever curious, I put a week's schedule in advance in my Discord. But yeah, feel free to join. We're not too toxic. I think somebody did join, and I completely forgot. But yeah. But yeah, if anybody wants to join, feel free. That is the end of our tournament program. So congratulations, Juice. It's always nice to see some new faces around here, and I'm always excited when we get some new winners. You know, this was our 109th 1v1 tournament here. We've done 108 in the past. Ernesto, I believe, has won a couple of them. I know Drago has won a couple of them. So it's Content has won a few. Prophet has won a few. I think Zemius has gotten close a few times. So yeah, everybody kind of starts to battle each other. So yeah, I apologize to everybody for me having to call out the counts. I didn't quite realize that Nintendo had taken out the kill counter for the spectator. Thank you, Mr. Nogami. Nogami-san, bring it back. All right, no, that's too much. Yeah, you haven't won? Oh my god, I should bring back the kill tourneys when I get a chance. I thought you won some, Drago, but maybe not. I will look at my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet. I keep track of it all in a spreadsheet. There's a Google Sheet where I keep track of everybody who won. But yeah, this is our very first Splatoon 3. So I think what we're gonna do to wrap up today is I can open the private battle if you guys want, or the password is 0109 if anyone wants to join in, and we can do friendly PVs for a while if you would like. I'm gonna take a real quick break though. I need to get something to drink because most of you who know me know that I don't talk very much as the stream goes on. I start to stop talking because usually it's because my throat gets a little sore. So, oops, you're doing open. All right, no problem, Ernesto. Do what you would like. But I'm going to take about a 3 or 4 minute break. So I'm going to run an ad break so that you guys don't have to really worry about catching ads when we start doing the private battles. So, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to take a quick break for water or possibly beer. I actually might come back with a beer. I'm kind of craving a staghorn right now. So I'll be back in just a minute. again, congratulations to Juice. Give me a minute. I'm actually gonna rerun the intro and then yeah, I'll go on standby. So